Hey guys, we're going into the second match of a Shadows over Innistrad draft. We won match one. We would like to play first, and it's like a hand where if we draw a land, we can do most of the stuff in our hand, especially if it's a swamp. But I'm on the play. I think we need a mulligan and at least get both our colors or more lands, something. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. I mean, we don't have any creatures, which is weird, but I guess that kind of plays into Descend Upon the Sinful. We have some early removal. So, I think I'm okay with this hand. Alright, so yeah, I think we keep this. Wouldn't be a bad thing to have a creature on top of our library, but a land wouldn't really be terrible either. Yeah, I think we keep it. We are in some trouble if our opponent's a really aggressive deck, that's for sure, but if he's not, we'll be okay. Okay. That's quick. So it might be the very fast vampire deck, which can have some crazy nut draws, so hopefully it's not. Oh, nope, it's a red-blue deck. Yeah, we're not going to Puncturing Light that guy. Not interested. I think I play behind the scenes here. We are, sort of close to being able to play Descend. It is worth noting, though, that we probably are not going to have Delirium unless something crazy. If we draw a Crow, maybe we get there. All right, so we are almost there. I mean, we can also play Westvale Abbey and just start making tokens to block. But yeah, we'll take another one. Opponent's not doing anything, which is weird. Neither are we, though. So I think we just pass the turn again. Maybe he has counter magic. That's something to keep in mind as a possibility. I'm definitely not casting Descend. He may also... The Descend, remember, was passed to us, right? He may know that there's a Descend the Sinful somewhere. Descend Upon the Sinful around somewhere. And so he's trying not to play into it, but we finally drew a creature, so we can start making him do other stuff. This thing has Menace, though, so it does get to keep punching us in the face. Okay. Well, we're going to Puncturing Light that thing, that's for sure. Empty out your hand, dude. Okay. Yeah, this is going to hurt. We're going to take 4. I'm going to Puncturing Light the Storm Rider. Do you have a way to pump it at instant speed? If you do, I'm going to be very sad. He does have this in place, so he can discard Senseless Rage and stick it on there, and then Puncturing Light won't kill it. He could also just have the 1 red mana. No, doesn't look like it. So we'll take 4 here. Not that we have a choice. Well, isn't that interesting? It's pretty good right now. Yeah, I think we play it. Kind of like we've been doing with Descend Upon the Sinful so far, I think. I mean, we have to get our opponent to commit his whole hand to the table to be in really good shape, when we cast it. And we don't have Delirium yet either. We're about to be halfway there, at least, but... So, yeah. And I don't think I attack. I think I stay defensive. That makes it way more likely my opponent plays more spells, too. If he's really trying to punch through my defenses, that's what he'll do. Once I see a 0 up there on his hand size, I'll be happy to cast Descend Upon the Sinful, especially... I mean, if he doesn't add something else to the board this turn, we can actually keep holding on to creatures in our hand. We also have Westvale Abbey, which can help us rebuild or help us block stuff, so we're in pretty good shape. Okay, he's casting something in. Yeah, he's going to use just the wind. On what? A zombie? Half a card? Yep. Okay. I don't love that, but... If you play something big and scary, obviously we have to Descend sooner, too. I mean, I think I just throw a zombie in front of that. Basically gave me a 2-for-1 if he can't do anything. What is he doing? Okay. Spiteful motives. Yeah, play something else. Okay. Well, we might have to play Descend Upon the Sinful now. Because that thing is scary. I can probably make it one more turn, though. I mean, I can make a token and block it. Yeah, I think we can make it one more turn. We can also get 3/4 of the way to Delirium if we block with our Apothecary Geist. God. Let's get a land in our graveyard. Why don't you... I wish I could sacrifice you and not do your ability. So, I mean, I think we just take 6 to the face from that and block this. I mean, it's probably better to make a token, actually. I think paying 1 life as opposed to 6 is probably ideal. Is he going to give it trample, +2/+1 and trample? It's possible. Damn it. I think this guy must be the person who passed me the Descend Upon the Sinful, because he's playing in a very... Ooh, that is beautiful. All right. Get out of here, Voldaren Duelist. I don't like you. 2-for-1. And now if we block with our Geist, we do get Delirium, but I think we just pass. We can make a Cleric token at the end of his turn if we want. Press 4 answers, okay. Play another creature. Aw. Okay. There's another creature. I think we do this again. Unruly Mob, huh? Yeah, I think we play it in this land. That means we can potentially, anyway, double block this and get to Delirium and make our Descend a lot better. We also have the mana to pay for behind the scenes, which might just be better, because then they both just kill the Neonate. But if I'm thinking I'm going to have to use Descend Upon the Sinful... Oh, that's all he attacked with. Damn it. Why does he know what's going on in my hand here? And in my plans? Okay, well that's a good sign that he does not know what's happening. Alright. Okay. So... do I just attack with everything and play Descend here? That might be the plan. I mean, he has to block something for me to get Delirium. And he might. I'm hopeful that he will. But he probably won't because I'm at 5. So that's the crappy part here. But we just have to Descend not to die, basically, at this point. Which is sad. It saddens me. Why don't you have more removal? Kill one of them. Come on. Kill one of my creatures. Don't just bounce it. Just kill it. Damn it. This guy's good. Because he knows that, yeah, I mean, yeah. We have to use it now, though, or we're dead. And we don't have Delirium, so it's not nearly as exciting. but we have to do it. Boo. Boo. Especially because he can cash that thing in. He still has 2 cards in his hand, too. So I think we're probably going to lose this game because our opponent very deftly... Like I said, I think he must be the person who opened that card up because he's not committing more to the board than he had to. Yeah, that's almost enough to kill us on its own. He's not committing... He didn't commit more to the board than he had to do. Are we just dead? Yeah, we're just dead. Like, he probably had that in his hand waiting for Descend Upon the Sinful, so that's annoying. He, like... Multiple times he played in ways that made it seem to me like he's like, this guy probably has Descend Upon the Sinful. And he may have even looked to see where he was passing. That's what a really smart person does. I'm clearly not really smart. This seems pretty good against most of the creatures in his deck. So does Inquisitor's Ox. Gaining life does not hurt. We haven't drawn our Ever After yet. That's kind of sad. Might have been nice in that game. No, it wouldn't have. We didn't have any creatures in our graveyard. Yep, I think we just leave it the same. I guess Behind the Scenes is a little sort of bad anyway in this matchup. All right, that's a pretty good hand. Early removal, early Vessel, early Crow, and we're going to get Delirium without much trouble this time around, I think. Although these are both enchantments, so it's not the most amazing. Play our Vessel. We don't want to use Deadweight on a Neonate. I mean, it does stuff, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure it does enough. It's definitely a better target for Deadweight. Our Sanctuary. I could just sack my Vessel to block one, but I think I'm just going to play my Crow. Next turn we can do the same thing and play Deadweight. Right, well, we got a creatures in our graveyard this time. I would have liked that Ox, but what are you going to do? I think I just trade with the Homunculus. Maybe. Probably. Do I? I mean, it will mill 2 more cards. Yeah. I think I just take it, actually. So play our Sanctuary this turn. Or, I mean, if we want to deadweight something, we can deadweight and play the untapped land, but... Tormenting Voice. Okay. I think we probably just play our tap land and pass. And I think we also swing. I guess we can play our Moorland Drifter too. Yeah, we'll just play the Drifter here for now. Dual Shot would be so good against our opponent right now. Be pretty good against us too, I guess. That card is the 1 red, do 1 damage to 2 different creatures card. That card is, I think, better than it looks, but because there's so many X1s in this format, like there's 3 on the table right now. There's something to put Deadweight on. There we go. It's the kind of target we're looking for. Man, if only we had the mana to Deadweight and play our Emissary. We're not going to do it, though. I think we swing with both. We have our Vessel to chump, to trade half of it for his Furtive Homunculus if we want to. So we have an instant and we have a creature. So we're not just about to get Delirium or anything like that this time around. Although our Crow dying could get us there. Hope my opponent plays like I have that card in my hand again, Descend Upon the Sinful, even though there's like no way that I do. Okay. I mean, there is a way that I do, but I don't have it, so it would feel good if he thought I did. So I'm going to block the Furtive Homunculus with one of them. Using a pump spell here? I think I'd be okay with that. It would... Yeah, damn. Maybe I should have double blocked. Then it would have been like a straight up 2-for-1. Okay. I think I'm going to attack here with at least a couple things. Like, I think I attack with both of those. And then if I don't think either of them is going to die, unfortunately. But if it did, then our emissary would be good. But it's not going to happen. But it is still pretty good. I mean, it blocks basically everything. So our opponent's deck is interesting. Usually the blue-red deck is a lot more spells, and he definitely has spells, but he doesn't have, like, we haven't seen Pyrehound, which is like the big common payoff for that deck. Damn it. That's not very much fun for me. All right, then. So I think I block the Niblis with my Crow if he swings with it. He does not swing with it. Well, I think I block the Furtive Homunculus too. Do we get to Delirium? We do. There. Well, there's a good throttle target. I wish I could play my companion and use throttle, but I can't do both. But I think playing my companion's probably enough. It does give us a big blowout at a later point, and our opponent has one card in his hand. I mean, he's probably not going to be able to kill us, and we're not going to let it transform. If we let it transform, it would mess it. We would probably lose the game. So we just gave our Moreland Drifter flying too, which is relevant, I think. So I think we just play the Cathar's Companion in the turn. What could he have in the 2 cards in his hand? Don't like the look of that, whatever it is. 4 mana? I don't know. I do not know. At least Descend Upon the Sinful is not in our graveyard. Geese's Bidding would have been nice, though. We're in an okay position. I mean, once our Emissary untaps, like, our blocking gets so much better. But what's he doing for 4 mana? Let's think. If he tapped one more, I'd think he had the removal, the 5 damage removal, but he hasn't done it yet. I'm not sure. I mean, I think if he attacks with Breakneck Rider here, we block it with our companion and make him use a trick or something. And we probably also block the Niblis with our Drifter. And that still leaves us a token, a Spirit token and Emissary. I wouldn't mind if he just like passes his turn to transform his Breakneck Rider, because, I mean, then we can just throttle it. We don't have our zombie dude in our graveyard, do we? The one who makes zombies? No. It's a good thing to keep your eye on when you're milling yourself, when you have cards that do stuff from the graveyard. We didn't get Ghoul Steed, who's like one of, I think, the better payoffs from the graveyard, or Stitchwing Scob, but we're not blue, so obviously we didn't get that one. Ah, so it's sleep paralysis, which I think makes some sense. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. My poor companion. Okay, how does he swing here? Do I double block that breakneck rider? Okay, that's aggressive. If he has that one red pump spell, I am so screwed. Like, I mean, I guess I could double block this, and then my emissary untaps, and I throttle this. And if I double block this, oh no, even if he plays if it's the +1 spell, this will get 4 toughness, so that's not going to work for us. So maybe we double block here, but then again, if he plays the pump spell, we lose both our creatures and don't kill his. Damn it. We're in trouble. So instead of getting completely blown out, I think I'm only going to assign the 1 block here and take 4. And then if he gives this thing trample, it'll hit us for... We'll be down to 1. No, more than that, because it'll have 5 power. God. Why? I think I have to chump just to not die here, just in case. Because if I get to untap and throttle, like if this dies and I get to untap and throttle, I'm in like great shape. Although if I'm at 1, then that can just kill me. But I think that's what we do. The 1 card in his hand is probably that really annoying pump spell, but what are you going to do? This one, Rush of Adrenaline. Oh, it's not. All right, that's pretty good for us, I think. That's really good for us. Now we gain some life back, too. I don't think we even want to play Throttle now. I think we just play this Geist. Lets us take a sigh of relief, but we still have to pass the turn, obviously. Sooner or later, that Breakneck Rider is going to get throttled, but it's not happening now. Since we can just block it with our 2/4. He could use like just the wind or something like that here to hurt us pretty badly. Or, Avacyn's Judgment. That'll work too. God, so he can divide 4 damage as he wants. So you're just going to kill this? That's probably what you should do with that. That is gross. I haven't had someone madness this against me yet. In any format, actually. And I actually run the card in a burn deck, but I like never madness it. Yeah, he's just going to take that dude down. Take him down. Well, I think we take 3 now. This Geist gained us 3, so let's take advantage. Okay, I think we hold on to that, and we hold on to our throttle. I kind of just want to use throttle now. Just to avoid anything ugly happening. Oh, right, you cost way too much. That's right. Yeah, he's indestructible. You better watch out. So we know he has Incorrigible Youths with its annoying haste. But it can't kill us even with that pump spell, so I think we get in for 2 here. I think that's probably what we want to do. I need to gain some more life somehow, but I think that was it. Incorrigible Youths. No, Blood Mad. Okay. That's not ideal, but there we go. Creature. Now we just end our turn. We can trade with that thing with our Harvest Hand. He could have that. Oh, God, it would be ugly. If he has Spiteful Motives, I've had fun. That's the best card to put it on, basically, at common or uncommon, because it just, like, a 7/1 first striker wrecks anything, and then on top of that, it gets bigger if it ever does get to hit your opponent. So, but at least we're putting up a fight here in game 2. Well, he's not Spiteful Motives if he's casting something now. Could be another Sleep Paralysis, though. Duelist. That's pretty bad for us. I mean, the good news is no matter what he does, we can still trade a creature. Yeah, he didn't want me to get the equipment, which is smart, I think. I think we block Blood Mad and go to 4 here. Where's Descend Upon the Sinful? Come to me, Descend Upon the Sinful. All right. We do have him back down to 1 creature. All right, I guess. I'll play you. You might come in handy later. Indestructible, that's right. So like a second duelist would be so sad for us right now. So we've drawn Descend Upon the Sinful like every game. And the one game where we like desperately need it and it would be good, we don't draw it. It's kind of funny. I guess we got it in another game when we didn't really need it. Like we were losing even with it. That's what happened in game 1 against this guy. Just pump it and kill me. Rush of adrenaline. Spiteful motives. Uncaged Fury. That works too. All right, well, our opponent's like blue-red pump deck definitely owned us. We put up a fight in game 2, but not much of one in game 1. So we are 1-1. But we have a chance to finish with winning, and I think our deck's actually pretty solid. Wow. Yeah, we weren't drawing anything good anytime soon. All right, I'll see you guys in match 3. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.